I can't wait to see him like strike down random guards, but like not physically stab and kill people, and for people to be like, I can't believe he's struggling to kill Graham, but he's killing other people. Even though he's not killing other people, but you know, they're dumb. It's time to duel. Honestly, the swordplay is incredible right now. The same people who I've been like exposing as not the sharpest tools in the shed will see this and be like, he killed. The whole point of Akira's character is he builds closer and closer to being able to stab someone himself. But he is not the one killing this guy here. His own homie is. Did he use him as a shield? Yes. Is he involved in the death? Yes. No one has denied otherwise. But people will dead ass try to be like, well, he can do that, but he can't kill Graham. Like, that is literally the energy of these people. Oh, shit. So he did do it. How could anyone talk shit about the development of episode 1 to 12 when this is fucking top tier? This is some of the best Isekai MC storytelling I've seen all fucking year. I will never be defeated. People pushed back. But this right here, baby, is one of the best damn Isekais you could watch this year, and I will not be taking any questions up for debate. Now, you know what to do. Drop a like, share, support, subscribe if you're new around here, and you know, you catch my full live reactions to all these Assassin episodes and more over on my Patreon if you also want to help fund the channel and videos just like these. So, I'll be honest, I didn't think he was going to kill him. My expectation walking in was that he would struggle, either a guard would jump him. Hell, I thought maybe Graham does die, but Akira moves out of the way and a guard kills him for him because, you know, the swing. The fact that he came out of this and says, I did it and I felt nothing. I don't give a shit about the edgelords. I don't give a shit about this. This is not some high schooler who is worried about getting shot up at school every other day of the week. This is a man who came from a peaceful-ish life and actually feels the weight of what happened. And something you'll often hear by anyone who has actually done revenge is revenge makes you feel nothing. Now, do I think Graham needed to die, and do I think Akira killing him was right? Yes, but his mindset for killing Graham was wrong. And why is that? Because he did it for revenge, not self-defense. And sure, going out of your way to go into someone's room and stab someone, is it really self-defense? I think so. It's you know, you knew he wasn't going to stop coming after them. It was defense. But here's the thing, we never really opened up our bag of loot. Probably should have done that before this episode, but Sarin tells him straight up, like, bro, I'm probably not going to be around, because if you're watching this, it means I ain't around. For the love of God, I respect the hell out of who you are. You clearly come from a world that is not like ours. This is a kill or be killed world. You want to go back home? For the love of God, keep yourself pure. That is a beautiful thing. And if anyone calls that fucking pussy-ass writing, you are obnoxious. Because, yeah, in hindsight, should he have added a little clause? But hey, bro, if it's up to you to live or die, don't think you're going to be tainted. Like, do that. But if I should die, do not seek revenge. And what does Akira say? I hope you can punish me someday. Now, could that be punish me, daddy? Maybe. I do think this was the OTP, and the only reason Amelia ended up winning was because he died. But my point stands in the fact that he says, I'm going to do revenge anyway. That was his big factor. Like, the idea of, like, because he knew, like, I could be on the run. We could defend each other. But his core reason was getting revenge. Now, here's the thing that's always pissed me the fuck off, okay? You'll see shots like these. Is Akira involved in death? Yes! I've been saying this the whole fucking time. In episode 1, he did not directly kill the dude on the rooftop, right? He was involved. He could have pulled the guy away, but there is a clear difference between taking your blade and stabbing someone, and in this case, people coming after you using them as a human meat shield. You're not going to feel as dirty, because that's more of a self-defense thing using. I'm not saying he's not involved in the character's death. They absolutely are. But if you can't understand why someone firing a gun at someone versus stabbing someone is going to feel very different. And there is a moment that I'm still unsure what happened, and it's all of these nights. So what he ends up doing first is he throws his little throwing knives. He destroys the crystal. The crystal, I believe, is what allows him to nullify all of the damage, because during the bar fight, he attacks and it's just completely gone. And there's 2 attacks per night. There's the crystal, and then I'm not sure where else he hits. Like, I tried to figure it out, like I freeze frame and stuff, I don't see where he hit the next one. I only see this specific one, and then I thought maybe it was in the helmet, but it's really hard to say. And I was like, okay, so he killed them from a distance. That's a change in his character. But he actually says on the rooftop when looking at this guy that you guys aren't going to be my first. Like, essentially saying, like, when I take a life, it's going to be towards Graham. It's not going to be you. So it feels to me that he's talking as if, like, he knocked those people out. Potentially he used knockout knives, like little knockout poison, potentially. I'm of the belief he killed those guys, and I still think everything I say makes sense. Him going up close and personal to Graham and stabbing him is a much more hard thing to do than killing at a distance against people that are defending the person he needs to kill. You have to understand this, right? For him, the issue is not fighting against people or even wounding them. That's why he stabs the guy in the arm and he doesn't pull him away when the sword comes down. It's the fact of actively taking that life up close and personal and having that change of heart, right? And the fact that he was so concerned that, like, I'm no longer the man you fell in love with and I'm no longer the man people expected, and going forward, I might have to take even more. And they're okay sticking by him. Like, you couldn't keep Akira in the role he was forever. But I do not think it is a mistake having him like that for 12 episodes. This has to be one of the most believable and human-written characters I've seen in an isekai. And people are going to say, recency bias, you're full of it. No, I'm not. I guarantee you I've watched more isekai than most people. And for the first time, I really am coming out and I'm just saying, what a good fucking dude who didn't feel like a pussy, who actually felt like he wanted to keep his moral compass, and it was reasonable. Up until Graham, he was reasonably avoiding things. Even if sometimes those decisions put other people in danger, it is understandable because we have our own human life from countless examples in our own world that has proven this type of mentality is way more common than the edgelords who say, just pull the trigger. No. This is Isekai Gold. Fuck you all. Man, I just loved it. I really did. I think... the funny thing is, I really want a season 2. If we don't get a season 2, I think this is a satisfying stopping point. I really do. But, like, I'm not going to put this in my top 10 list of all time. But I really feel like, similar to how I bullied the My Hero Academia haters, I made it my mission to bully the people who were obnoxious in terms of hating this. And I've always made this clear. There's a difference between, oh, you wanted the pacing to be longer with the sister arc. I didn't. I've seen that arc 1,000 times. I wanted them to dedicate to stuff that was important to me. Hence, the relationship and the growing bonds and mentalities of Akira and Emilia. But I understand. I may disagree, but I understand those complaints. I disagree, but understand. But the people who actually were just continuing to hammer in how bad the writing is. Like, if you go... Like, I understand Reddit is an obnoxious cesspool, but I swear to God, it is the most hot topic 13-year-olds I have ever seen who talked about this show. And it brought me great joy to make fun of them, okay? Some people say move on. Guess what? It's my channel. I make money doing this. And to be honest, it brings me joy to, you know, highlight things that a lot of people are scared to. Because once the anime community dogpiles something or says something's great, if you go against the norm, you are the outcast. And you'll get some obnoxious hater comments. Thankfully, I think I cultivated a pretty interesting community surrounding the show. I feel like I was the safe haven. People were like, thank God, I thought I was the only one who was liking this too. And like I said, there's a difference between hate and criticism. If you think I was making fun of you, I probably was. I always say this. But there's plenty that I've seen in my comments. So I was like, hey, I disagree with their comments, but they're fine. And just use your brain. But then again, the people I'm making fun of don't know how to use their brain, so they're probably already like, whoa, he hates me because I wanted to make kill. I can't wait till next season so I can find another show like this and really just dogpile those people too. You let me know your thoughts down below. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Thoughts down below. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe. If you're new around here and you know what, Patreon, full live reactions and exclusives that, like, hey, I love to give video shoutouts to my patrons because they're exactly why you get to watch videos just like these over on YouTube. All right, so today we got SLF needs more love. And as I always say about this username, Shangri-La Frontier does need more love. John Veltri, Yoon, SK411, Marcus Nielsen, Jackie Zhang, and we also have Tyler, Countess. So I appreciate the support. Please take care. You'll have a good one.